Yeah, hello, welcome back to Took's Craft Table. I just started working on the December daily project, or Christmas journal, or whatever would you like to say. I just thought I did want to show you what I plan to do. I bought this book from eBay and I got 11 of them, so it's gonna be a massive project. So I thought I can show you the process, but I'm not gonna show you all of them. I'm just gonna do one book with you guys. So this is the finished one, and it's really beautiful. The size, I mean, you can find a book. This is really old, 1903. It's called Journey Through Bookland. The spine is a little bit shy of 2 inches. The height 8.5 by 5 1/4 and a bit. So today we're gonna work on this. I did prepare all these pieces. I hope that you don't mind. I mean, it's very easy. I will show you what I use and what you will need, and if you want to craft along with me and start on yours, so go find some book and rip it apart. So I'll show you the book that when I rip it apart, it's it's still in good shape, but it still have it very frail. So what I put on is Mod Podge, the matte finish Mod Podge, just to make sure that nothing come off. I mean, it's still crunchy and come off, but it's not as bad. And I clean as much as I could on the cover, but you still have that color and grunge. I hope you don't mind it at all. And inside I glue a piece of cotton just to strengthen it. I use the art glitter glue so you can see the glue beads or string, but it's okay, it's gonna be inside so you won't see it. And I'm using the hidden spine binding, so I'll show that as well. So I will share somebody that I learned from, and so I will show you. I will link that video to the next video, but this one I'm just gonna do this cover with you guys. So let's start. So what we will need, we need an image to create these. We need an image. I use it from Antique Papery image, and I do a digital collage them to make the image this size and the picture that I want. So I use her graphic, and then I just collage them together to make and come this, and then you glue on a book page. This book page are the page from the book that I tear out. So I just tear it with a tear ruler that I made. This ruler that I made. So I tear that and then ink it and then glue it and spray it with the clear acrylic spray to seal the cover. And what I did, I add some sparkly so that it looked like really sparkle. So I use these it's called Wink of Stellar. So this is clear. So what I'm gonna do, I just add on whatever, right? You don't really see until you hit the light. Sorry, maybe it's too dark. Sorry. I'm just gonna turn the light on. See if that help. Is the light better? Or it's raining outside, so it's really dark. So I thought I have a daylight lamp from my daughter. She gave it to me, so I thought I'd use it. See how that works? It creates shadows in it. Okay, I think I'm gonna turn one off, and let's see me increase anywhere, right? So the sparkle, and we'll let that dry, and then we will prepare. I use lace, whatever you have, like for the backing, just to show some pattern. And then you just like, okay, that's something like that. So what I will do, I will cut out like this along this pattern. So I don't look for perfect, right? I love rustic journal. That way you don't have to put too much of pressure on yourself that everything have to be exact, or you know, the way you wanted it. I'm gonna take a little bit off at the bottom. And I am using a glue stick. Sorry, I have to reach over to get stuff. I have glue over there, so I'm gonna reach over quite a bit. Did I glue the right side? Yep. So we need to see. It's good to have these nearby, and then you can just see how it will look. I might have to cut this up a bit because it hit this. And I think I'm gonna add a little bit of these, so it show a little bit here. This is how I collage my piece. Just let the piece speak to you, right? And then I'm gonna add another piece of lace behind. Don't not worry about the glue stick because we're gonna sew it around once we're happy. Now look at this piece. I also add ruffle and lace here, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take this off a bit. I have this piece. So what I do when I do this ruffle, I just lightly run glue across this piece, and then you put down, and then you just try to do the ruffle, pleated by hand, and then you let it dry, and then you take it to the machine. So I ran out of glue right there. So how everybody's doing? I am getting much better, but my husband now, he is having a flu, but I think it was because last weekend we have our Thanksgiving earlier, so the girls came out and we had some barbecue, some Thai food. I made a lot of seafood. We have a barbecue seafood with the spicy seafood sauce. The girls love it. So, and then they were sitting outside being cold, try to prove that they're tough Canadian. But now they have to suffer with a cold. And I'm all good. So I have to sleep in the different bed with him. So I'm bunked myself down on the couch. I have to be careful. If I get sick, I get like sick for so long, so I have to try to be more careful. There. So we got that, and now all I need to do is just go and to the machine and sew around these, and then I'll come and talk about this piece and this two piece. I'm back, and now it's all sewn in. I just use regular stitch, and I realize my back paper is upside down. Oh well, let's see how rustic that is. In it I'm gonna put some 3-in-1 glue and then glue this piece down. Here we have a very serious spread here in Ontario. It's like we used to have like 300 a day, and now it's like 500 new cases a day. That's even worse than the first hit. And people start to collect the tissue paper. Now we ran out again. So we gathered before the regulation came out last weekend that we allow up to 10. So we have 7 because couple boyfriend didn't come because they didn't want to make the number look bad, like the gathering number, so they tried to keep it down. So that's very nice of them, but we have a good time. So that one is done, and let's talk about this book plate piece. I love to do my book plate with this is a small one. I got these from eBay. They were like super cheap, like 20 of these for $4 or something on eBay, but they're from China. So if any of you want to boycott China, then I don't share the link. I know it's a really hard things going on, too many things going on around the world, but hopefully everything will settle, because we go through so much stress, right? And then we blame everybody else. So this is just the about an inch ribbon or fabric that we torn or fray, and then we would glue on like that. So I'm gonna cut it first, and then I will fray it after I glue this on. Now I put this whole piece, all glue and that piece is done. And it's ready to put on. I like using music piece for this book plate because I think Christmas is the joy and celebration season. We should all have fun. So you can use flower, or you can use these with other theme that is not Christmas, right? If you're not celebrating Christmas, you can use other paper or book page is always good for the background, and then pick out a nice word and put there. So there. So I got the piece done. See, I have it all done. So they're all ready to be used. And then let's talk about these pieces. These are the ribbon that are from dollar store. I think I've seen them, but this is from my mother-in-law. She gave me a container of remnants and stuff like that. So this ribbon is in there, and this is also a ribbon, like you know, you have a clear ribbon, but the back is the linen fabric that I cut and strip, and then you just measure it at the side of these. Oh, that silly dog wants to come in because it's raining, so I better go get him. I let him in. He's a little bit wet. so these will be like a hinge. First I was gonna bind the page through and then make a nice decorating stitch, but when I look at the shape of the spine, it's not that strong, so I thought I'd do the hidden spine and then maybe cover of the wording, so make it more Christmassy. Right? So yeah, that's how I do the hinge. So the width, I mean, it's depend on how you want the hinge to be. Why you can, if you don't want to show this part, if you have a book with the name of the book here and you don't want to show, you could make it wider, you know, to cover. But this is like, it's just so perfect to cover the name of the book and this. So anyway, so let's assemble. The glue we use is 3-in-1. Whoever introduced us to this sugar bell bottle, you should get a medal or like a trophy, because this is the best invention, like idea. So, oh sorry, this is the one we made, right? Or should I do this? Is that too big? Yeah, this might be too big. Too much, too big. So I'll do this first and then we'll do this after, because this has to be on top. One good thing about this glue, it had a lot of time for you to work with it. Not like art glitter glue. You can't spread out the art glitter glue because it will dry on you on your hand before you even put down your project. So I keep the end there, so I just want to make sure it's go down the groove really well. And see how it's not like work or straight or equal, but that doesn't matter for me, I think, because that's my style, right? I mean, you have, if you want perfectly, you have to measure it out like really well. And then I got this little button on Amazon as well. It's come into like a case of 700 button in different color. But I will have a lot of use of it, so it's not a big deal. There. And I add a little motif or charm here. I'll show you something I got from AliExpress. This is it's called nail jewelry. You can get them at AliExpress or Wish. So they're super cute. So I put on, I think this one maybe we could put either a bell or this cane. Oh, the cane is so cute. Yeah, I'm gonna put the cane on. And this one is teeny tiny shape of Santa and a star present or wreath or Christmas tree. So and then I glue it on. I don't know if you can see it or not, but very tiny. Yeah, so those are like a nail jewelry. Sorry. I know I should use a spatula. Oh. So, well, I used the E6000 to glue the jewelry down. So this is how I do it. I don't know where my toothpick went, but I can use these to scrape off extra glue. Okay, we're gonna let this dry and then we're gonna work on this. Let's pick one of these and what do you think? I like it. So try to make sure all the thread it's get outside. I'll put a dab just to hold it. And maybe this one here. Sorry for my arms. Same as this one. There you go. And now I use this thing. I don't know if you know, it's also a nail salon tool that you pick up jewelry. At the end, it's just the beeswax. So you could use your pencil like this and then have a beeswax, warm it up, and then roll it to your end of tip of your pencil, and then you can pick it up. I highly recommend using the tool if you're working with a small bead. Any type of bead will work. So let me put the cap on this, and then we're gonna use E6000 again. I'm using my hand, my finger. I'm gonna put one there, and one there. Oops. Now I have to remember where the glue is. So now we're gonna pick. There's just a snowflake. I don't know if you see it, but it's so tiny. There, one snowflake, and I'm gonna grab, oh, the reindeer, so cute. And how about the Christmas tree? It's so pretty. There, I better to remember to close it. This is like a couple $1 and had 100 of these inside, so you could like use it forever, and you can use it to paint your nail for Christmas. And take it to the salon and ask them to put on for you. There. Isn't that beautiful? And now I need to secure these with the brad. I don't know the size of these brads. It's like half a centimeters, and yeah, and then 3/4 of an inch. I know my measurement is all over the place. So I'm just gonna poke the hole. And using a different pokey tool to secure the back. Where is it? Oh, you called it. I like to put a little bit of E6000, like a little bead at the, just to help secure it better. I know it's sometimes the glue show And this one. Turn it upside down and make sure you push the paper back. The paper that we punch, we push it back so it stay flat. Don't give you like a big bump. And then split the bread open. See how smooth that is now? There, our covers, it's all done, ready to put in. Oh, I have to show you how I put the ribbon. So let's put the ribbon on these two. I already ironed some ribbon so that we can use. Usually you get like one piece that is long, I mean, and then there's always a connection, right? If you buy a saree silk, you know what I mean, they always connect to each other. It's just a piece of torn ribbon or something. So what I do, I put in half to put one here. I want to make sure they have the same length. That one doesn't. Oh, okay. They're quite different. All right. So what I could do, make sure there's like the same length of 4 of them. Okay, and now we could glue it down. So I don't go all the way, I just go maybe just eyeball it, go this in this much. And maybe this one first, because the silk so thin, this will see through, but it's inside, so don't need to worry about it. Now, which one we want? The second one, this one? Make sure the end are same length. There. And now the ribbon is ready for on that side, and then we attach to this one, to the same thing. Oh, some delivery. I actually order Christmas charms for the tab, so it will be for the tab. I think that's what it is. Yep, just approximately. There. Now the cover is ready for the inside. I really love red, but I can't use it. I'm very superstitious with color. I born on Monday, so red is my enemy. I don't know why, but I try to not think about one time I don't want to believe it, so I wear red to work, and I had a fight with my boss. There you go. This one's ready for the inside, and then do one more. Let's add another ribbon. I know. I'm sorry for not able to go in and reply to the comment on YouTube when it come in, because I don't know why I don't get notification. I usually get an email on my phone say I have a comment or something like that, but I don't get it anymore. I check, I refresh everything, but it's still not coming in. So I will try to go into my channel like at the end of the day, and then see if I have new comment to reply. And I saw a question asking about sari silk. It's a lady, she's a Canadian from Quebec. She has an Etsy store. It's called Silk Divine. I will put the link in this description box. She have a huge collection on yarn, silk yarn, and wool, and sari. Okay, and then I think she shipped around the world. So, and her price is like really good, reasonable price. You can buy like a small, big bundle or small bundle. And she used like a vacuum seal to ship you, so to save the cost, I think. And one thing I really like to open the package, I think she infused the dyeing or silk with lavender. So if you don't like the lavender smell when you open it, just make sure you open it outside and leave it out. It will go away once you open it and hang it up. It's just nice when you open it, the package, because I love lavender. I love all herb. So So this weekend, it's gonna be a Thanksgiving weekend in Canada. So I hope everyone have a wonderful celebration, you know, with the family. I'm sure, you know, you will have a good time. And it's so nice, you know, to see your family together. We don't usually have Thanksgiving turkey in our Thanksgiving dinner. Because we always we don't want to get tired of turkey at Christmas. We save it for Christmas, and then the turkey always would be a giant turkey. So the girls can have a leftover. There. And this is so shiny and sparkle, and this is so cute. Really cute. And then you have a candy cane, not sugar cane, candy cane on the so you can tell. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Should we do another one? So I'm just gonna leave it open like that. Okay, let's do one more, and then we'll call it off. And then the next video we're gonna do what do you call the how I pick the paper. We can come back and see. This is not it's just a piece of fabric, so it not always need to be linen or anything. You can use muslin or whatever that you have. I have to be careful with this one because it has writing on it, so I don't put it upside down again. So, and oh, the cardinal is so beautiful. Okay, I might put it up high a bit. There. Okay. Let's put this down. See, it's how I like I do in steps, right? I know when people say, how do you like work so many journal in one time? So this is how I do. I try to think about the main element that I will be using in the cover or inside the book. So I will prepare them like ahead of time, and then prepare enough to fill in the book or the journal, right? So like this one, I'm making 11. So I did all the hinge and I did all the cover. I prep all that, and then I did the book plate. So all I need to do is just assemble. So, and I already prepared the page. I'll show you at the end of the video how I have the page ready. Whoops. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I arranged the button. It should be green button. Oh well. What should we put on? This present looks really good. Yeah. Let's do that. And this one dry. And let me show you. This is the paper. So this is the system. I prepared the spine. I mean, for the signature to sew in, and this paper. I just mix paper in, pick out the best, and these are the signature cover that I for each book. They're all from Antique Papery as well. It's her old kit that she already retired them. So there. So tomorrow we will come and see how I did these, the page paper, select paper, and how I lay them out before and put into signature before I sew them in the book. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. And thank you so much for coming. Bye.